City for All, CFA. Cities worldwide host more than half of the world population, generate more than 70% of GDP worldwide, and are responsible for 70% of greenhouse gas emissions. 1/4 of the Afghan population is already residing in urban areas. And by 2060, 1 in 2 Afghans will live in cities.
The future of Afghanistan is urban. The rapid urbanization is shaping the future of our country. Our urban transition presents both challenges and unique opportunities for the socio-economic growth and the peace for the Afghan people.
City for All, CFA, is an innovative program worldwide that is surveying and registering all properties within the boundaries of 12 Afghan cities, allowing the National Land Authority, RAZ, to firstly deliver occupancy certificates that will confer the right to stay and provide tenure security to residents of informal settlements. The government of Afghanistan has recently adopted regulations on the registration of properties in informal urban areas, a legal framework on the identification and allocation of state land for IDPs and returnees, and a municipal law. The adoption of a regulation, a presidential decree, on the registration of properties in informal urban areas early in 2018 has opened a new chapter of land reform in Afghanistan by guaranteeing security of tenure to all urban dwellers, including women. The newly land regulation calls for occupancy certificates to be issued jointly to heads of households and their spouses for all properties on state-owned land. Afghanistan has launched a pioneering participatory planning process that ensures the participation of women, youth, businessmen, elders, and all members of the community. The participatory planning process ensures the active voice of communities in the decision-making processes of policies, building a trustful relationship between communities and government. City for All is supporting government partners to produce strategic action plans for all CFA municipalities and all Nahiyas in Kabul. Strategic Nahiyas action plans and strategic municipal action plans are 5-year strategies which provide overview of the current urban situation and plans, set out the community's common vision for local urban development, and include future plans and capital investment plans, CIPs, based on the priority projects identified by communities and aligned with government projects. SNAPs and SMAPs connect the bottom-up visions of communities with the plans and projects of government. Strategic action planning, unlike traditional land use and master planning, is inclusive and participatory approach with an eye on immediate implementation of prioritized public service projects. As a first step, kickstart implementation of the SNAPs and SMAPs, CFA provides block grants to implement selected projects in each municipality, Nahiya, and in the highest CFA paying Guzars. The government is putting in place a system at municipal level so that municipalities can collect urban services fees from all properties, including informal properties. The municipal service fee, SAFAI, will allow municipalities to provide comprehensive basic services and infrastructure.
City for All is a government-led program which supports the invoicing and collection of the SAFAI municipal fee in Kabul and other Afghan municipalities. The generation of additional revenue will be instrumental in improving living conditions of communities in these municipalities, strengthening the social contract between citizens and their government, and thus building trust. Since October 2017, over 100,000 SAFAI invoices have been delivered in Kabul municipality, and by now we've collected 120 million AFs in additional revenue, equivalent to $2.3 million.
The urbanization process of Afghanistan has been driven by the natural rural-urban migration, but also by the long-standing conflict, absorbing internally displaced persons and returning Afghan refugees from neighboring countries. Informality, absence of regulatory frameworks, weak municipal governance, little tenure security, and poor access to basic services are some of the immediate key challenges faced by Afghan cities. Despite the immediate challenges, Afghanistan urban areas are already contributing with more than 50% of the total GDP, which explains the important correlation between urbanization and development.
The future of our country relies largely on the way our cities are planned and developed. Afghan cities are engines of our economy and play a strategic role in job creation and peace.
City for All is a pioneering program that positions Afghanistan as a role model in localizing the new urban agenda and Goal 11 of Agenda 2030 for Sustainable Development, making cities inclusive, safe, resilient, and sustainable. The City for All program is funded by USAID and the EU, with the technical assistance of UN Habitat.
UN Habitat is not only a key partner, but a strategic partner for us in Afghanistan, working together in the physical and social reconstruction of my country, supporting the provision of urban policy support as well as service delivery to our citizens.
We are looking forward to continuing working with UN Habitat, building safer, sustainable, and resilient cities for all, and above all, serving the Afghan people and our youth, the future of this country.